Okay, so now that we are finally settled, I want to start with this story of how, this story time of how I was offered to move to Beverly Hills, housing, housekeeping, everything provided, including car, everything for free. All I had to do was take my little ass to Beverly Hills and boom, here's a house, here's a car. Okay, so where should I start? So I should start with, as a little girl, I always said I don't know why, like I don't even know anything about, like, you know, that life, because none of my family comes from like a rich background. So I don't know, I think I saw it from movies of like people living in Beverly Hills, and I thought, like, I saw the houses and I was like, oh my god, I would love to live in one of those homes when I get older. And that dream was literally handed to me. So let me start. I was working for this very well-known, prestigious man. I'm not gonna say his name, I'm not gonna give much, but I'm just gonna say that he owns a clothing brand business that is high-end and everybody's in love with it. He had this girlfriend who was literally the cutest, the sweetest, the most everything. She was literally, imagine a Barbie, and that was exactly her body shape, her hair, everything about this woman. I was literally like, damn, she is beyond gorgeous. When I first saw her, I was like breathtaking. I was like, oh my gosh, she's a living Barbie. Anyways, me and this girl clicked really good. She was really nice. She was really polite. She was always like, Crystal, it's really nice to see you, and she would like give me hugs. And at this, where do I even start? Like, me and her mom, see, I don't know where to start, but basically this man has homes everywhere. He has at least 6 homes. He purchased here by the beach a beach home here by where I live. I don't live by a beach, but I'm saying like in the area where I live, he bought a house. So basically I was hired to work at their house, basically a sirvienta, a maid, you know, like a hot bomb maid. That was me. So I have no experience in cleaning because I can barely clean my own room. But they were just like, you know what, like, yeah, just come through, come watch the house, come see if you can come for an interview, and we'll see if, like, you know, you fit for this. Just went to the house, I went to see it. I was literally like mind blown. I was like, wow. And they had an elevator and everything, so I was just like so yeah, anyways, me, her mom, the girl's mom, the Barbie, we'll call her Barbie. Barbie's mom lives here in my hometown. So basically, because the beach house didn't really have much maintaining to keep up with, I worked like 2 days with her mom at her mom's house and 3 days at Barbie's house. So me and Barbie's mom got along very, very, very good. I started talking to her about my ex-boyfriend. She found out that I lived with a boyfriend previously and we lived together in LA. And I told her my biggest dream and goal is to go back to LA and just live there. And I guess somehow she told her daughter about it, Barbie. Barbie somehow made this possible. Like, she sent me, it wasn't like right away when I started working with them. I probably worked for like 6 to 8 months period. So she sent me this long ass paragraph. I was so busy that day running errands with my sister, so it's just like the first sentence that I saw was big news, and I was like, cool, I'll read it as soon as I'm home. I got home, I still got very busy with other things, and then finally I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, big news, I need to read the message. It was all about how she needed help in Beverly Hills and she spoke to, what do we call him? She spoke to her boyfriend, who was basically the big man, the prestigious man. She spoke to him, and he already approved it, that he was okay with me to move to LA to help her. Basically, my duty was going to be like help her take the kids to school, and that was the only duty I had, to help her take the kids to school, and boom, we're good. Because the house already included a housekeeper, and that's all I had to do, take the kids to school. And the bombest thing that she offered me was like, okay, as long as you're under my supervision, you're going to have to finish school. That's the only condition I put on you. I'm like, how's that even a condition? This is for my own good. Wow. You know, it's still very mind-blowing when I think about it. I do have receipts. I will insert them right there. Anyways, she talked about like how, oh, and she was literally, it was like so many good things. Like, okay, so we have a SUV, is that what we call them? A SUV Lexus, that's what you'll be driving the kids with. That'll basically be your car. And lastly, do you have a passport? I'm like, yeah, I have a passport. She's like, okay, good, because you're going to need that, because we're going to be traveling a lot, especially during the summertime. In the message, it also said like big news, like we found a house, and our next door neighbor is I can't say the next door neighbor because it's basically someone famous, and it's a Mexican girl, a famous Mexican girl that I actually look up to. Some people walked by and it got me like really like, oh shit. So yeah, and then right about this same time when this was happening, another job opportunity landed in my hands. This job opportunity offered for me to become my own boss. Basically, I get to choose the days I get to work, the days I want to work, and I basically am my own boss. Like, and it's a really high paying job for like a no degree included or wanted or asked for, you know. So I was like, okay, my dream was always to move back to LA, because after me and my ex-boyfriend broke up, I basically came back straight to my hometown, because, you know, I was like, who do I have in LA? Like, in my hometown, I have my siblings, I have my sister, who's literally everything to me. And so when this opportunity came, it was not only to move back to LA, but to live in a place where I always wanted to live as a little girl, live in Beverly Hills. So it was just like, wow, and wow, what am I gonna choose? So I basically kind of like, so what I did was I prayed. I said, okay, this opportunity offers for me to be my own boss, something I always wanted to be. It's a high paying job with nothing required. This other job, I basically could have gotten a lot of, what would you call it? More, a patrol. Probably would have met more people of that, like, you know, high class who could have probably helped me boost to where, like, shit, I probably would have met like a freaking future sugar daddy husband or something. But I didn't. Yeah, I basically didn't take the opportunity. I took the opportunity of being my own boss. And am I satisfied with it? Honestly, yes. I still don't know where life is taking me. I don't have everything figured out, and that's totally okay. But I do believe that I am where I'm supposed to be, where I'm meant to be. And yeah, I'm happy with my decision. And eventually one day, if God allows it, I want to move out there, but on my own. Like, I don't want to be under anybody's supervision. I know I can. Like, I've already manifested so many great things in my life, and this is just going to be another stepping stone. My next goal is actually to just, yeah, we'll just leave it there. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It stopped raining. Today's the only day that's not gonna rain. All throughout the weekend it's going to rain. Today's the first sunny day, and literally this is like a ghost town today because nobody is out, and it's because I feel like everybody fears the coronavirus. And yeah, just please stay safe, take every precaution that you need to. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands, sanitize everything, every surface, your cell phone especially. We're always on our devices, so wash your hands, sanitize your cell phones, stay safe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. I have plenty more, and I hope this all made sense. There's this saying that says your blessings doesn't come because of the people who you know. Your blessings come from God. And I truly, truly believe that. Like, if something's meant to happen, we automatically think like, okay, if I get this person on my side, then I have higher chances. And that is true, but honestly, I believe everything is possible with God. So just put your trust in God and believe that He will. Everything will come to you at the right time, at the right place, at the right time, at its divine timing. Do not try to rush anything at your own time, because everything will come, but it happens not in your timing but in God's timing. With that said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.